What's up, Panditos? It's Peter von Panda here. Hey, I ordered this FitFone waterproof iPhone case. It is one of these cool cases that you can throw your phone into, take it to the beach or on a hike. I'm going to open this sucker up, and I'm not going to do the typical test with water because they all keep out water and sand typically, but I want to see how it works in terms of the transparent plastic that protects the phone, and how well the touch response is, as well as can you hit the volume button on the phone, because that's often the way you'll take pictures. So looks like actually everything just comes apart pretty easily here. It comes with this lanyard. It also has a looks like a Velcro band here so that you can maybe, I don't know, oh, looks like you can run it through this strap here in the back and strap it to your arm or something like that. The other cool thing here is it has a 3.5mm headphone jack with another outlet here, so you can actually plug this into the phone and plug your headphones in here, and if it goes in the water, you know, it may end up ruining this jack, maybe not. I'm not sure how durable that sucker is, but you don't have to worry about it ruining your phone. It has these two little clips, which is a little different here than some of the other ones. So it says open and close, and you open it by pulling out here. These clips are pretty bloody tight, and the way you open it is you don't slide it, but you go to the back here and you lift up these kind of levers, which are pretty bloody tight, and that will undo the clips here in the front, as you can see. Pull them open like that, and then the two halves pull away here. So what's interesting about this particular case is it relies on this plastic clasp, kind of like the top of a Ziploc bag. I've had a number of other plastic cases, or these waterproof type of cases, where the top just kind of rolls over, and I'll do a little comparison later, but and then you kind of Velcro it down, and so it's kind of the roll of the vinyl that keeps it from being intruded on by water. So I have an iPhone 6 here. This is just a regular iPhone, not the 6 Plus. I'm going to slide that in here, and as you can see, I'm not putting in the headphone jack. Actually, that little jack takes up a little bit of space, but it's a perfect fit for the case. I'm going to go ahead and close it up here. You just kind of you have to line up these tabs a little bit. There we go. There, in there, and then just slide them over. Seems like a pretty tight fit. No problem. The iPhone 6 is in here. Anything lower than the iPhone 6, I'm sure, would also work. The iPhone 6 Plus, though, is probably not going to work. This is actually a pretty tight fit. So first thing I'm going to do is hit the power button on the side, which you can kind of get to, and slide it on. And so far, I have no problems using the screen. So nice kind of thick clear plastic vinyl on the front, but no problems using the capacitive touch. The other nice thing is that because it's a tight fit, you could put this in here when you're sitting at the beach, use it without looking like it's a crazy buoy bag. I'm not sure if this will float. That might be a worthwhile test, because sometimes they have a lot of air in here, so the bigger the bag, the more likely it is to float if it goes into water. But I want to also try, it does make it a little difficult to hit these power buttons, so I'm going to go ahead into the camera, and I want to see if when you're underwater and the whole screen is covered with water, usually the capacitive touch does not work. Sometimes you can kind of get to work if there's a lot of air in the bag, but let's say you're doing a little diving and you want to take, see if I can get something behind the camera here. Well, okay, so interesting. One of the problems here is that there is a little window here, and I'm going to actually go ahead and try to reverse the camera so that I can get the camera down on the bottom. And I'll go ahead and reverse the camera. So one of the things that you kind of have to remember with the iPhone 6 is that you'll have to drop the phone upside down, because of the window on the back. You got to keep the camera down there. So and then you're going to have the volume up button down here. Is it going to be easy to get to? well, it's not super easy to get to, but you can definitely get to it. I'm kind of having to kind of use my fingernail to hit the volume up button, but that's often underwater the only way to take the picture. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with this this waterproof case. Like I said, because of the small size, you can take it with you on the beach. You don't have to worry about a big bulky thing. I bet it would float. I like that it has a headphone jack in there, although if you're not going to use it, it does take up some space, but at least you can use your phone, especially if you have an earpiece with a microphone. It does have some nice accessories here so that the product is even more versatile than just being a waterproof case. This is almost kind of like a you know, something you can use for just jogging if you really wanted to. Again, a lanyard with a little loop at the top, and pretty easy to use now that I figured out how to do it. You know, quick release clip so that you're not doing a lot of major unrolling and rolling. So the FitFone, definitely a cool thing. Keep in mind, for this particular product, don't go any bigger than or don't expect to put anything bigger than an iPhone 6, and anything smaller, 5 and down, would be a perfect fit. So Peter von Panda, out.